Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Brooke walks in on Ridge and Taylor's hot night, last straw ends relationship. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers reveal that Brooke Logan Catherine Kelly Lang and Ridge Forrester's Torsten K relationship is hanging by a thread now that Ridge has walked out on her. Since Brooke wasn't willing to throw Hope Logan Annika Noel and Beth Spencer Jordan Grace off the property, Ridge took that as his cue to leave instead. Of course, Ridge wound up at the Cliff House, where Taylor Hayes' Rebecca Budig ears immediately perked up at the news that he'd left Brooke. Taylor already seems eager to slide right in Brooke's spot and cozy up to Ridge during this difficult time. That said, Ridge and Brooke haven't declared their relationship over yet. It seems like Brooke and Ridge are in a state of limbo right now, but that won't last for long. During the week of December 16th to 20th, Brooke will make waves by reclaiming the CEO position she previously held at Forrester Creations. Hope and Carter Walton Lawrence St. Victor will apparently sign off on that. But what is Brooke's angle here? Could Brooke have a plan that she hopes will ultimately make everyone happy? Brooke may view this as a temporary move and hope to eventually make sure Ridge and Steffi Forrester Jacqueline McInnes would reclaim their CEO status. There has to be more to the story than Brooke just going on a power trip. B&B's weekly preview video hints at Brooke having an explanation since she shows up at the Forrester mansion door, where she calls out to Ridge and says she needs to talk to him. It looks like Brooke will want to explain her full plan following the CEO announcement, but she's about to make an infuriating discovery instead. Ridge will already be busy surrendering to his feelings for Taylor by then, so they'll kiss and potentially take the next step for their hot night together. If Ridge and Taylor assume they have the place to themselves, they could easily start stripping down in the living room. Then again, Brooke could wander upstairs looking for Ridge instead if he takes Taylor to a bedroom for some privacy. Either way, our predictions hint that Brooke will enter through an unlocked door and spy Ridge's full-blown Taylor reconnection with her own eyes. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest this will be the last straw that ends Ridge and Brooke's relationship, so stay tuned for updates on any other split details. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Brooke walks in on Ridge and Taylor's hot night, last straw ends relationship. The tension has been building for months, and in the latest dramatic turn of events on The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan finally walks in on Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes in an intimate moment that could shatter everything. It's a pivotal scene that could be the final straw in their already fragile relationship. As Ridge and Taylor get closer, Brooke's world will be torn apart when she walks in on what appears to be the ultimate betrayal. For years, fans have watched the endless cycle of love triangles, broken promises, and emotional upheaval between these three characters. Ridge, torn between the two women he's loved for so long, has been in a constant battle to reconcile his feelings. On one hand, there's Brooke, the woman he's been married to multiple times, who has always been the love of his life in his eyes. On the other, there's Taylor, the fiery and compassionate therapist who has been by his side through thick and thin, especially during moments of personal turmoil. The emotional tug-of-war between the two has taken a toll on all parties involved, and the latest chapter of this long-running saga seems to be the one that could break the camel's back. Brooke's heartbreak, the betrayal that destroys her. Brooke's life is already complicated. She's been struggling with her relationship with Ridge, trying to hold on to the dream they once shared. But despite their attempts to reconcile, Ridge's lingering feelings for Taylor have been hard for Brooke to ignore. Brooke has always tried to keep hope alive, believing that Ridge would ultimately return to her. However, recent events have suggested that this may no longer be the case. As Ridge continues to grow closer to Taylor, Brooke feels a growing sense of distance and betrayal. Her worst fears come to fruition when she walks in on Ridge and Taylor together. It's not just a friendly gesture or a simple conversation, it's something far more intimate, something that no one could have predicted. The raw passion between Ridge and Taylor is undeniable, and as Brooke's eyes widen in shock and disbelief, it becomes clear that this isn't just a moment of weakness but something deeper, something that signals a new chapter in their relationship. The shock hits Brooke like a ton of bricks. She's always believed that she was the one Ridge could never fully walk away from. After all, they share a history that spans decades. Their love has weathered countless storms, from family drama to personal betrayals, and they always managed to find their way back to each other. But this moment is different. This isn't a simple argument or a fleeting affair. It's a powerful connection, one that proves that Ridge's heart may no longer belong to her. Brooke's world crumbles in that instant, and the emotional devastation is too much for her to bear. For all of the strength and resilience she's shown throughout her life, this betrayal is the last straw. It's one thing for Ridge to be torn between her and Taylor, but to witness them so deeply connected physically and emotionally leaves Brooke with nothing but heartbreak. The raw emotion on her face speaks volumes as she processes the realization that this is the end of her relationship with Ridge. Ridge and Taylor, a new beginning for Ridge and Taylor. The moment marks a dramatic turning point in their story. While they've shared a deep connection for years, it's always been clouded by Ridge's lingering feelings for Brooke. But as they stand together, the tension between them dissolves, and they share a bond that has been years in the making. Their connection goes beyond passion, it's a culmination of their shared history and the deep emotional support they've provided each other through life's trials. Ridge's heart has always been divided between the two women, but this moment with Taylor feels like a release, a decision that can no longer be ignored. The attraction between Ridge and Taylor is palpable, and for the first time in a long while, Ridge feels like he's finally made a choice that feels right. For so long, he's been caught between the past and the future, but Taylor represents a new beginning. She's the one who's been by his side through his hardest moments, and their connection is undeniable. As Ridge and Taylor embrace this new chapter, they know they've crossed a line they can never uncross. This isn't just a fling or a brief rekindling of old flames, it's the start of something real, something that could finally give them both the happiness they've been seeking. For Ridge, it's an emotional awakening, one that frees him from the constant pull between his past and his present. For Taylor, it's a validation of the love she's always had for Ridge, one that has always been tested by time and circumstance. The aftermath, what happens next as the dust settles after the shocking moment, the aftermath will be nothing short of explosive. Brooke will have to face the harsh reality of her failed relationship with Ridge, and the fallout from the betrayal will ripple through the Forrester family. The once unbreakable bond between Ridge and Brooke will be forever fractured, and the emotional scars left by the confrontation will be felt by all involved. Brooke will struggle to come to terms with the fact that Ridge has moved on with Taylor. She'll likely lash out, perhaps even blaming Taylor for stealing her husband, despite the fact that Ridge has always had a deep connection with Taylor. In her heart, Brooke may feel like she's lost everything, not just Ridge but the vision of the family she thought they'd be. The tension between the women will escalate, with Brooke possibly finding herself in direct conflict with Taylor once again. Meanwhile, Ridge will have to deal with the consequences of his decision. While he's made a choice to be with Taylor, he knows that it will come with its own set of challenges. He'll have to reconcile with the fact that he's hurt Brooke, someone he's loved for so long. The guilt of that betrayal may weigh heavily on him, but the realization that he's finally made a choice that feels authentic to his heart will also bring him a sense of peace. But with the Forrester family's future at stake, Ridge and Taylor will soon find that their newfound happiness comes with a price. The explosive drama surrounding this love triangle is far from over. With Brooke's heartbroken and Ridge and Taylor embracing a new chapter, there's no telling how things will play out next. But one thing is certain, the love triangle that has kept viewers on the edge of their seats for years is about to reach its most dramatic and heartbreaking conclusion yet. The Forrester family will never be the same, and this betrayal will be the catalyst for everything that follows. The Bold and the Beautiful has once again delivered a story that will leave fans gasping, wondering what happens next for the characters they've come to love and hate.